Well, woo, e-learning is over for today. And let me tell you something. E-learning is not for the weak. It may seem like it's easy, but it really is not. I mean, it really is just like he's in regular school and I'm like the mediator. I'm just making sure that he does what he's supposed to do. And I chime in and out, but yeah, it really is just like school. And I like it because I get to see JJ in action and I can make sure nobody's not harming him because you know what he just went through with the teacher
I
spraying
have
Lysol
two
in his face
backpacks.
and da 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 da. And yes, she has been arrested if somebody wants to know if they haven't seen it all. But yeah, it's a different and it's a different way and it's a new normal for us, but I like it. And for the most part, my main concern is to make sure that he's straight. Now, as you can see,
One
this is my
thing
lunch
I
break,
have
and so I
learned
wanted to give you
about
all just some
doing
just some insight as
e-learning
to what's
is
going on and how I feel in this moment.
making sure I stay consistent. Being consistent on, doing this new thing is important for not only me, but to every teacher that is involved. I think that the parent has to be consistent, and it helps the child tremendously with their um, attention span. I see JJ being calm and waiting patiently, and I know that he was not doing that at school. I'm sure that it was so much stuff that's around him in his environment that would have him overstimulated. And when he is overstimulated, he can't listen or he can't, you know, process information that's been given to him in the way that he should. And so I think one of the biggest things for me is to stay consistent and making sure that he is held accountable for being on the Zoom, or really it's on Teams now. And I also like the fact that I'm able to see that the other students in his class are just like him and they're on the same level as he, and they also learn on the same pace as JJ. That's another thing. Many times when they are going to these schools and you don't know what's happening and what's going on as the parent, you don't understand or you don't know. Only thing that you know is what the teacher tells you that the child is doing. And when the child comes home, really truly he's overstimulated, he is pretty much out of control. You have to kind of calm him down, and I'm talking about my situation with JJ. I have to calm him down, and he really doesn't want to be bothered, and he really is kind of just all over the place versus him being in e-learning, and he's pretty much calm all day even when he has to go to school. And that's my main thing, is to make sure that everything that we are implementing is a benefit to him and not a hindrance to him. It's beyond what uh, we think um, when you look at the bigger picture. It's a better situation for some children, and some public school might be good for other students. Like John. John goes to school every day. He gets on the bus, he goes to school. He's able to tolerate all the things that are going on at school. He's able to process the information that has been given to him, and he's able to succeed in a way that JJ just will not be able to succeed. He doesn't like how people talk to him. JJ doesn't like how people talk to him. JJ doesn't like when the teachers um, force him to do certain things when it really does take time and patience with him, if he doesn't want to move at that very minute. And when you're in an environment like that where you have to move constantly and you have to move right now expeditiously, it's really frustrating to the child, which will cause meltdowns. And if I can prevent a meltdown, I'm cool with that. If I can prevent a meltdown, I'm going to choose the decision to prevent it instead of to feel as though there is some type of magic wand where he's just going to sit still at school with all of this stuff going on around him that overstimulates him. I'm not going to fool myself. I'm just going to adjust our situation. And that's my encouragement for today to you, autism moms. Adjust to your child. Adjust to your child. Every shoe does not fit every child. Adjust to your child. Make it plain. Know that it's okay for your child not to be cool with certain things and for you to switch it up sometimes. It's okay to do that. It's okay to find their avenue and their way. It may be a little bit more on you to do, but I'm listen, you can handle it. You got this. It's a reason why the Lord placed these beautiful children in our lives. And so you got this. Don't think that you don't. You got this and I know you do. So just keep the faith, hold on, and know that hey, it's gonna be all right. This was our lunchtime, and it's almost 1 o'clock, and we might do something outside or something, but you just gotta make the best of it. All right, Autism Moms, peace and blessings. Talk to y'all later.